Let go of the reins. Control things. Yeah. Everybody wants control, but they never hold the reins. Only God decides the storm. Only God decides the change. Everybody wants control, but they never hold the reins. Only God decides the storm. Only God decides the change. Yeah. Cold wind hits the valley and they swear they command it. Act like they can shape the sky with the weight of their habits. They grip tight on every moment like the world might slip. Try to steer every outcome with a trembling fist. They call it strength, but it's fear. Dressed up in armor, trying to script every chapter just to feel a little calmer. They chase power into places where it never lives, trying to bend every river that God himself gives. They claim they know the future, like they wrote the plan, but every step they take proves they don't understand. Control is an illusion that keeps them up at night. They wrestle shadows thinking they can force the light. They try to hold the tide back with their bare hands, try to dictate the seasons like they own the land. They call it leadership, but it's panic in disguise, trying to choreograph the sunrise like they own the skies. They cling to every detail like it's life or death, trying to choreograph the wind with every breath. They think control is safety, but it's just a cage, trying to rewrite destiny on every page. They fear surrender like it means they're weak, but letting go is the strength they never seek. They try to fix the world with their own design, but God's the only one who draws the line. God's the only one who draws the line. They try to force the puzzle pieces into place, but God's the only one who shapes the space. They try to hold the reins of things they never own, but God's the only one who sits upon the throne. They try to guide the storm like they command the rain, but God's the only one who carries every pain. They try to steer the ship through waters they can't read, but God's the only one who keeps the current staying. They try to hold the weight of things they can't control, but God's the only one who guards the soul. They try to claim the victory before the battle starts, but God's the only one who measures hearts. They try to force the timing like they run the clock, but God's the only one who breaks the rock. They try to shape the future with a fragile hand, but God's the only one who raised the plan. But God's the only one who raised the plan. They try to hold the reins of every passing day, but God's the only one who clears the way. They try to claim the throne in places they don't fit, but God's the only one who governs it. They try to hold